to get set up, but now we got the Cleveland Misfires versus Atlanta Dazed. Karachi Hardpoint is the map one, and just a reminder for everybody at home, this match determines who's going to playoffs or not. The winner is in 100%, and the loser is going to be left up to the arms of fate. So you really want to win this one.
Absolutely, it is going to be a wild one, especially since, like you said, it is going to be a qualifier for the playoffs, so everything is on play. Everything, pride, the qualification, everything is in place, so they need to play out everything perfectly, and of course, trying to survive so they can qualify to the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's going to be going hard in this one, most certainly. It looks like Cleveland Misfires is going to get the final scrap of this P1 time. Atlanta Dazed, they're ready for new.
Absolutely. Let's see what they're able to do. We see that Atlanta Dazed is already on the objective, so they might be able to hold it off for a while. They're starting to gain some points. Only 50 seconds left. They are already tied, and they're starting to gain the lead. But on the first starting points of this hard point, it is going to be really hard to determine who will be able to push with the advantage. So far, Atlanta Dazed is able to hold the objective and claim the lead, but we see the Cleveland Misfires starting to push in and getting those kills where it matters, but not checking the corners.
Big hold out of the Atlanta Dazed on that P1. You see the rest of the Cleveland Misfires already making their way toward that new hill, but Atlanta Dazed are going to be set up over there. So this is an absolutely fantastic string of events for them. It's going to be Zoo and Blair trying to lock down these rotations while they leave Sparky at that old time. Let's see if they can fight off. You see Cryptic picks up Sparky, but that might actually spawn him very deep. So this could be beneficial to them. It's just going to be a 3-on-3 battle here, but Brawler's going to go down.
Absolutely. Now the new hardpoint is on spawn. Well, not really on spawn, but has spawn. And Atlanta Dazed is going to get a hold of the objective, the hardpoint. So far, a couple of downs, but still able to claim some points. Blair, only one of the objectives. Zoo is going to take the hill and trying to make sure he gets cover. We see the whole team, both of the teams just pushing into the side. Trophy system will go down, and we now see the nades going off. A couple of kills here and there, but Atlanta Dazed is still able to hold on to the objective and not letting it go.
An absolutely great start for the Atlanta Dazed, but Brawler is able to break on in, and if you're Brawler, I mean, anytime you can keep them off this hill is good time, because you want anything but the Atlanta Dazed to just keep on soaking here. He's going to pick up a second as well. Spots Blair going to new, but Atlanta Dazed, they're all focused on that new time. The rotations are good. Cleveland Misfires on their way toward new, but it's going to be a big fight to try to kind of open things up here.
Absolutely. So far, Atlanta Dazed is still able to claim points and honestly having a really great defensive position against the Cleveland Misfire, not letting them approach the objective at all. And well, seeing the KD so far, it's going to be obvious that they're starting to gain a well advantage over the Cleveland Misfires.
Yeah, you got Zoo 10-5, CDL Pubstar 11-7. So I mean, that's kind of hard to fight against. Cleveland Misfires kind of doing their thing. Yeah, Brawler 8-6, Wicked Ninja 8-7, but you need Cryptic and Care to kind of step up just a little bit to kind of make that difference. But I mean, any start to a good comeback is going to be with a good rotation. But for now, Atlanta Dazed, they've been so good at it, still at new and finding time on old. So it's up to Zoo and Blair yet again to lock down this time. But all of Cleveland Misfires, they're going the right direction toward that new hill.
Absolutely. Let's see if they're able to claim the point and start to gain some points, or if the Atlanta Dazed roster is going to start gaining still more points. And it seems that Atlanta Dazed is still able to be there on the objective, claiming points and denying the Atlanta Dazed team to continue gaining points. That Silent is on Sparky's side. Let's see what he's able to do with it. Just a little bit of standing still. Blair are going to be camping that hole, not wanting anyone to come through. Wicked Ninja on the top, trying to move forward. We see a 1v1. He will take it down. That will take into CDL Pulsar. Take Wicked Ninja and Cryptic and give the team a little bit more time to be on the hard point.
Yeah, CDL Pubstar finds a humongous two-piece top red off screen to kind of lock down the rest of that time. And this is kind of a blowout for the time being. Atlanta Dazed 155 to 38 right now. And you know, you can see from the scoreboard, the kills are most certainly there for the Cleveland Misfires. Yes, Care and Cryptic having kind of slow starts to the game, but it shouldn't be this much of a blowout, and it really is coming off the back of fantastic rotations from Atlanta Dazed. They find themselves at those new hills first every time so far, and it's kind of paying dividends. They have not gotten broken really ever since the start of the game. So as long as that keeps going on, it's going to be hard for Cleveland Misfires to find their way back off it. They really need to wrangle up as a squad, find a good rotation, and try to soak some time, because this is most certainly getting out of hand.
Absolutely. We're seeing Atlanta Dazed just taking over every single chance that they can and going into the objective and just staying there. There's no point. There's nothing that's moving these guys out of the hard point, and the Cleveland Misfires needs to find an opportunity to go inside and break those defense and break the defense, sorry, so they can start racking some points, because once they reach the 38, that's been it. There hasn't been more points, and Atlanta Dazed is just pushing them out over and over, and CDL Popstar is just making a great show. 19-10 so far.
I mean, if we end another map one hardpoint 250 to about 30 something, then I'm gonna have a breakdown. I don't know what's going on here, but Atlanta Dazed are coming to play. Sparky on a 10 kill streak pops the cruise missile. You see the spawns, they are out. He has all the information, gonna land that bad boy. Junkie finds one, Zoo finds the other one in the back. They can win off this hill, but Cryptic does find Sparky off of that time, but it might be null and void because Zoo finds his way back on. You see Cleveland Misfires, they're trying to sneak on through, but Blair with the beatdown. Cleveland Misfires just have no answer right now. They're spawning out. It seems as if the Atlanta Dazed cannot win here, but the direction of the spawns, they're already going toward new.
Absolutely. Cleveland Misfire was able to still claim 1 point so far, and going to take the last 10 seconds of this hard point. Trophy system will go down. Blair will be protecting. He will get taken down. Now we switch to Kiarui as the Cleveland Misfires tries to push in. Possible last hard point of this game so far. And it seems that Atlanta Dazed is still having the objective. Zoo is going to be on site, ready to take on anyone who comes through that door, and he will be a trade. Cryptic able to... Cryptic gets taken down by Zoo. Brawl taken on Zoo. Sparky and Blair take a Wicked Ninja and Brawler, and this might be it.
They're not hopping on the point just yet. Care trying to just lock it down. They do hop on in, but Care searching for Sparky. He is able to find him, but the points are going the way of Atlanta Dazed. 10 seconds left to go, and Cleveland Misfires, they're spawning at that coop area. Some would say they are in the blender. I'm not sure if they can make it to the point on time, and they cannot. Atlanta Dazed with a statement. Map 1, 250 to 43. I mean, good grief. That was a showing, and it wasn't like Cleveland Misfires weren't finding kills. They just could not find their way to the point no matter what. CDL Pubstar 23 and 11 with 30. Welcome back, everybody, to the Call of Duty Rec League. Here we are, Map 2, Invasion, Search, and Destroy. You see the Atlanta Dazed squad. They're moving up B Street swiftly, but it seems like Cleveland Misfires are ready for it. They got 2 players lined up over there, and Care gonna pick up the first blood. Let's see what they can get off the back of that.
Absolutely. Let's see how they do. They're waiting, and great waiting by Kiarui right there. Able to take down Blair right there. 2v3 scenario here. Atlanta Dazed now with the disadvantage by 1 man so far. They're trying to push forward, but at the same time remain cautious. 2v1 scenario is nothing you want to be placed in, but at the same time you need to be careful and not make a sudden play. So far, CDL Popstar making sure he gets the pick. Not able to check to see no one, but will push forward and wants to grab the bomb. We'll find him with the preemptive fire. Not able to take one Kiarui there, but able to take him down. Brawler able to take down Zoo, and now it's all down for CDL Popstar to do the job. It's a 2v1 scenario, not going to be enough. Gets taken down, and the Cleveland Misfires take the round.
Yeah, and Care does a great job of just being present in that corner area, because everybody knows they're going to go back cages. If you want to get to that B-bomb site, you're going to have to go through back cages. And Care finds 2 over there. So, I mean, that kind of ices the round for them. Yeah, Zoo picks up 1 in mid-map, but once that bomb goes down back cages, you have to go pick it up. And as long as Care was there was nothing they could really do about it. So now, Cleveland Misfires on the offensive end, they get around to their name, and that's kind of the start they needed.
Absolutely. This might be the start that they wanted and they expected to have. So hopefully it will go forward and we may be able to see a different scenario here going forward. Oh, that was a close call right there. Wicked Ninja with the bomb, trying to push forward at the same time, being cautious. Cryptic will be able to get the first blood, taking down Sparky, and now Atlanta Dazed is on the deficit. We see small moves, but at the same time, strong moves from all of them. All of them. Try to push forward, able to get the kill. Wicked Ninja able to take down CDL Popstar. Huge kill that could switch up how this second round goes for Cleveland Misfires.
Yeah, and Zoo spots 3 and he backs on up. They can get this bomb down. Player 2 as well, pinching behind Cryptic, but this would be a 1v4, now left in a 1v3. Brawler on a 3 streak. They get that bomb down. Care has the info. I think Blair might have saw him, though. Let's see what can be done here. Care with a big kill. And Cleveland Misfires looking much more capable in the search and destroy game mode, going up 2-0 swiftly.
Absolutely. Right now, the Cleveland Misfires are having an amazing time. So, but confidence might be your strongest and weakest point. So they have to rely also on playing well these next couple of rounds. They might be able to close it here and then, but there's still a lot of stuff to go. They still have a lot to take into account, and of course, trying to move forward. We might be able to see an Atlanta Dazed way more capable of protecting, or at this time attacking, as they have to be on the top of the game in order to tie things up.
Atlanta Dazed, they are moving up the B Street, but Cleveland Misfires, you see Wicked Ninja, he gets into that broken area swiftly, and they will have to clear him at some point, no doubt about it. Brawler locking down mid, but Wicked Ninja, all eyes on him right now. How many can he find? Zoo with a big first blood, so that even assists Wicked Ninja just a little bit, but how many can he find, of course, is the main question. Playing like Shotzi right now in the broken area. We saw him there so many times. Big kill out of CDL Pubstar to find him swiftly. Now it's going to be Atlanta Dazed zooming over toward that B bomb site, trying to find their first round of the game. Nades through, stuns through. The nade connects. Find CDL Pubstar. That's not something you wanted to happen if you were the Atlanta Dazed. You see player 8 pinching around as well. That's going to be Cryptic. Can he find anything? Spots Zoo, finds the kill as well. Now makes it a 2v2 situation, jumps on into top, and I'm not sure that Care's gonna be ready for it. Cryptic is able to sneak away for just a moment, but Sparky with the kill, now leaving Brawler in the 1v2. Only 20 seconds left to go, not much time left on the clock, but it looks like Blair not so certain of Brawler's positioning on a 4 streak as well. Brawler gets cut down. Atlanta Dazed, they get their first round on the board, but boy was it mixy there for a second.
It was really difficult. It was starting to get really the pressure was starting to show right there from the Cleveland Misfires. But at the end of the day, well, of the round rather, the Atlanta Dazed team was able to pull ahead and claim their first round. Let's see how it goes this fourth round as they're trying to tie the things up. 4v4 now. And now Atlanta Dazed, of course, is defending. Cleveland Misfires are going to be attacking. 2 targets, 1 bomb. Let's see where they choose planet and where they choose to go, or rather if they're forgetting the bomb. We see right there the teammate Wicked Ninja going back for the bomb and going back to see which one will be the chosen one, the chosen 1 point to get the point to get the bomb planted, right?
Oh, Care with a big first blood on a Sparky. Sparky, you know, kind of over peaking a little bit, but the push should be going toward that A side of the map. Zoo, a lot of damage done onto him. Cryptic, kind of aware that there's somebody in this area, but CDL Pubstar is going to cut him down on the other side of the map, though. Care finds another one, so it's going to be CDL Pubstar versus 3. 1 down. 1v2 now is the situation. Bomb has yet to be planted, so you have a lot of time on the clock, but it looks like Wicked Ninja making the right play.
Wicked Ninja able to get the CDL Pub player from behind, claiming the 3rd round for the Cleveland Misfires. As we see here, Wicked Ninja approaching and sneaking up on CDL Popstar and taking him down quickly and efficiently to get their team their 3rd round. And of course, switching, going into this 5th round, we might be able to see some adaptation from Atlanta Dazed. Maybe it depends. They are attacking, so they might be able to catch the Cleveland Misfires lacking in this scenario. But at the same time, we saw the Cleveland Misfires go into a losing position and then switch it up entirely and start to take out round after round. So if I were Atlanta Dazed, I need to have some serious strategy. As now we see that they're starting to trade teammates here and there.
Oh, Wicked Ninja gets cut down as well. Atlanta Dazed finding their stride here in the search and destroy. 3-1 now. 1v3 for Care, and he's in the right spot, but it looks like they're going to wrap this toward the A site. This is the right read. They know that their last player was over toward B, so they're going to get this bomb down swiftly, and Care going to be a little bit caught off guard. Got to fight through 3 Atlanta Dazed players, and you got 45 seconds to make it happen.
Only 40 seconds remain. 3v1 scenario. And it seems that Curie is just barely holding on to their life. He's the last one remaining from the Cleveland Misfires. He needs to get a 1v3 going quick and efficiently. 26 seconds. It seems that he doesn't have the capabilities to go in and defuse, but at the same time, he might be trying to ninja, but he doesn't know the angles are swiftly covered. He'll try to take 1-1. He will try to take 1-2, but it wasn't the case. He didn't take down 1 or 2. He was taken down instead, and this is going to be a round for the rather for the Atlanta Dazed.
And you don't want Atlanta Dazed to kind of get their footing here, because we know how dangerous they could be. We saw it in the map 1. Switching sides now going to be Cleveland Misfires on that offensive end. And Atlanta Dazed 1 round away from tying things up. It was very Cleveland Misfires heavy in this first couple rounds, but Atlanta Dazed, kind of finding their stride here. Let's see if they can keep it up. Cleveland Misfires bomb in hand. They're taking it toward that A side. They're going to have to fight through 2 Atlanta Dazed players. You got Zoo and Sparky over there locking things down. Oh, no.
Ooh. Yeah, that Natro. Ooh, that's going to be a little bit of damage done to himself. 4v4 still. A couple of situations. They might be able to get some spots, but not going to be able to get the kill. Sparky will get the kill on Karui. And now the Cleveland Misfires are down 1 man so far. Brawler with the dead. He's dead. No longer with the bump. Pushing forward. Atlanta Dazed still able to hold the objective. Defending really well. Able to get... And that's it. That's the round. That's going to be a quick double. Make it now a tie game from for Atlanta Dazed against the Cleveland Misfires.
And the pressure was so strong from the Atlanta Dazed. Cleveland Misfires show no presence at that B bomb site, so you see 2 players fly up DVD and Long B Street just to make it into their spawn so fast. They have them trapped instantly after they find those first couple of bloods. And now the game tied up. Atlanta Dazed 3-3 now. Don't forget they're up 1-0 in the series after a very dominant map 1. Cleveland Misfires now on the back foot. Can they keep it up?
They need to keep it up so far. It is going to be difficult if they are not able to recover the... Oh my... Zoo! I see you. Great kill right there. Now it's a 1-man advantage so far for the Atlanta Dazed. Let's see if they're able to keep it up. Trying to pick the corners. Going to be a couple of shots. Able to take down Kiarui right there. And now CDL Pups are pushing forward. And so as Brawler trying to find someone and denied the planting of the bomb. We see that they're starting to move through to B. He might be able to get the pick here. The information has been forward. They're planting on B, but at the same time, he might be able to deny it. Nope, the bomb has been planted on B, and now they have to move and push forward. Able to get it with the ring? No, not able to get the shot. Now it's going to be a difficult scenario as he will be left alone and gets taken down. Atlanta Dazed now on the lead, 2 rounds away from winning.
Yeah, and Atlanta Dazed seem to have hit another gear here in Search and Destroy in the second half of this game. Things were looking a little slow for him. Cleveland Misfires were playing it right, finding the bloods that they needed to get, and Atlanta Dazed seemed to be finding all of those right timings, all of those right kills when they need to. Ever since that point, you see Sparky on the 4 streak. You got CDL Pubstar 7-4 popping off again. Zoo on the 4 streak. And now they're back on the defensive end. So Cleveland Misfires, things are looking dangerous if they lose this round here. You got to play it right. And they're going back to Trusty B Street for the time being. Looking to play a little bit of a spread. Seems like they're defaulting for now. It's just a matter of who finds those initial first bloods.
Absolutely. We see Atlanta Dazed now with the advantage. 4 against 3 so far. Sparky, Carey moving forward. Checking those corners, making sure no one is peeking or watching. See the trophy system, trying to go in for the kill, not able to completely get it. So with a killing spree of 5, huge stuff for Atlanta Dazed so far. Brawler goes down. Oh, and everyone goes down, and that's going to be yet another round for Atlanta Dazed.
Yeah, the flow is going well for Atlanta Dazed. Ever since they go down 1-3, they rattle off 4 straight just like that. They are moving on the map now. You can see they're playing with a little bit more confidence since the start of that this search and destroy, and it's kind of made all of the difference here. They're winning all the gun battles they need. They're backing up the Cleveland Misfires anytime they need to. And I mean, look at the kill streaks from the Atlanta Dazed: 4, 2, 5, and 4. You know, you got to think, I mean, if this game goes any longer, somebody will most definitely find a cruise missile from that team. But only 1 round away from the victory and to go up 2-0 in the series. How will they do it? I mean, to start off, I mean, they're leaving bomb and spawn.
Absolutely. I mean, Cryptic has been taken down, and this could mean that Atlanta Dazed could start looking for some great advantages, but still Popstar will get taken down by that nade. Now, it's all down left. It's a 3v3 scenario, possible last round of this game for the Cleveland Misfires, as Atlanta Dazed is able to push forward. We see another kill from Sparky. Now with the killing spree, Blair has the bomb, pick it up. Wicked Ninja, last man remaining standing. The bomb is starting to move, able to spot it. Wicked Ninja trying to put some shots in the bomb carrier, but it is not going to be enough. Instead, he is get taken down, and this means that Atlanta Dazed is able to win this game to put themselves 2-0 in the series against the Cleveland Misfires. Ooh.
Atlanta Dazed, a fantastic map too. They start off slow. Cleveland Misfires. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are, map 3. Atlanta Dazed up 2-0, and they try to take it home in 3 in the invasion control. Cleveland Misfires. This would be the start of their reverse sweep if they're able to make it happen. Let's see what the next play is. You see Cleveland Misfires stacked up on that A point, but CDL Pubstar comes in and helps out with the 4 dead. Now Cleveland Misfires all going to be off spawn.
Okay, that's going to be a quick way to get rid of them on the objective. Of course, Atlanta Dazed now with the advantage of 1-2 lives so far. Now trying to go for the B side right there, but of course they're going to be rejected right there with Blair and CDL Popstar making sure no one comes through. Yet another kill for CDL Popstar. It's a 2024 scenario so far. Atlanta Dazed is starting to gain some momentum, and of course CDL Popstar is going to be getting some great momentum. Gets taken down, but still the damage is done. They're starting to look really strong on these first moments of this first map.
Most certainly, but I do like the teamwork I'm seeing toward the top side of the mini-map. They find the kill and they make their way toward that B site very swiftly. You see the Atlanta Dazed, though, stacking up toward that DVD area. Finds one in the mid-cut. Now it's going to be 2 Cleveland Misfires members on that B point. There goes the cleanup. They are so swift with the cleans. They find those first couple of kills and they instantly swarm to get the final 2. Cleveland Misfires yet again starting in the spawn side of the map. Wicked Ninja finds one, but it's a futile effort. Only 17 seconds left to go. They are going to have to sprint. They cannot go to B. The A site is open, but CDL Pubstar with an absolutely humongous opening round. 10-1 on a 5 streak. And let's see if they can keep it going. Cryptic, I mean, he's going for cross maps with the pistol. Atlanta Dazed, big round 1 for them.
Absolutely. Big, really big round for the Atlanta Dazed so far, as we see the final kill cam from Blair taking down the Wicked Ninja. So far it seems that the Atlanta Dazed are going to be trying to get this over with, trying to claim their spot on the playoffs and go home and sleep really tightly in their comfy bed, knowing that they are in the playoffs. But the Cleveland Misfires don't want that to happen, so this is a round to make sure it doesn't.
Most certainly is. Cleveland Misfires pushing a spread attack toward that middle side of the map, opens up the B lane. You see 2 Atlanta Dazed members hop straight onto it. Zoo trying to just lock down this A side area, picks up one, another one next to him. Wicked Ninja able to find the kill though, but that leaves the B side completely open. Like I was talking about a moment ago, already a tick on the board. They're trying to get some more.
Absolutely. So far, 27-28, slight advantage for Atlanta Dazed as they're starting to make some progress on B. This could be the capture point that they need in order to put more pressure over at the Cleveland Misfire side. And of course, Atlanta now has B side and is now pushing over at B. Look at this dance. Great drop shot. Taken down, but gets taken down 25-27. Still, Atlanta Dazed with a slight advantage on lives and, of course, claiming that first point B. Now, with 2 whole minutes remaining, They're now pushing in for A as they are starting to make a touchdown, like they say that there in America, and start gaining some points, some ticks, and get Cleveland Misfires out of the competition.
A touchdown is exactly how I would have put it as well there for Zilla. Atlanta Dazed trying to make something happen, and they're doing a great job of it as well. You see Sparky unkillable in the mannequin side area, trying to find another, but Brawler is going to take him down, trying to get any wall bangs. Only 2 HP left, and that nade kill is going to come in swiftly. 1 tick onto A already. The life count continuing to grow for the Atlanta Dazed, getting kills off spawn so much. The second tick about to come in. CDL Pubstar, he's reading everything. 14-2 right now. He's got a cruise missile in the back pocket. He's trying to end this series now.
Absolutely, they're trying to claim victory once and for all, and so far it seems that this first round is going to be for Atlanta Dazed, as they have second round. Sorry, I forgot about it. From claiming victory and a spot in playoffs, with a quick reaction from CDL Popstar, making sure no one gets close to the objective they are defending. And now, tough situation if I were Cleveland Misfires.
They'd have to make the super ultra mega reverse sweep happen. We've heard stories about it in times of legend, but this is going to be a tough hill to climb. CDL Pubstar most certainly living up to his name, except he's not in pubs this time. He's doing it in private match on the big stage of the CRL. Sparky not too far behind as well. I didn't even notice. 11-3, but Brawler with a big opening blood. If there was a time to open up hot, now would be that time.
We see now the cruise missile is on site, and we are now seeing impact. No one's going to get killed. Brawler gets taken down. So does Cryptic. Blair and Sparky able to get some kills going. Zone A is almost captured, but at the same time, Wick Ninja has to find a way to just escape and keep his life so he can maintain pressure going. He's going to find not one but 2 of the enemies, Atlanta Dazed teammates, going to get taken down, not able to push forward with the kill. And now A is going to be controlled by the Cleveland Misfire. So far we see the trophy system go up and some nades being thrown, but it seems that they're not making sure it is captured. And this Cryptic with the betrayal against Wicked Ninja, this could be tough.
This could be the beginning of the end for Zilla. You see Cleveland Misfires trying to come up off spawn and make their way toward that B side, but the Atlanta Dazed guns are hot as always, trying to find these kills, and they're doing such a great job of it. They got mid-map cut down. They have the B side cut down. Cryptic is trying to sneak through toward that A site. They think they have all of the lanes, but this cruise missile is going to get him called out. But even with that said, the rest of the Cleveland Misfires are in spawn, and they cannot find their way out.
They cannot find it indeed. It's going to be a difficult Zoo with the killing spree. A is going to be hold back. Atlanta Dazed looking really strong, really powerful. 9-22 are the current lives. 21 as CDL Popstar just went down. 28 seconds remain. Cleveland Misfires holding on to their line. Need to find a way to claim those last 3 ticks. Sparky with a killing spree of 5. 18 seconds remain. Cruise missile barely avoided right there. The point, the time has been frozen. They're trying to capture B. It seems that Brawler is putting everything has in order to claim the objective. He needs to get another tick. He's able to get the click, but not able to push him forward. They will get taken down. B is going to be for the Cleveland Misfires, and adds a little bit more life to the time so they can push forward and try to push for a 3rd round. No response remaining. Atlanta Dazed out to hunt.
They most certainly are. Only 3 lives left to go for the Cleveland Misfires, but they are still staying alive, most certainly. I mean, it would have to be in a catastrophic collapse in order for the Atlanta Dazed to lose this round. There goes down 1. You see Zoo, he gets cut down, but 2 on the flank. This might be the end of it all. Cryptic trying to stay alive, but he can't do it. The Atlanta Dazed win the series. They make the playoffs for certain, and they do it in dominant fashion. A very good showing in this 3-0. Another team that, if you play them in the playoffs, you cannot let your guard down. You see CDL Pubstar 20.